with young guys and more experienced guys. A lot of the young guys starting off the bench on Santi. Look at him, Craig should be one of the best in the business in charge of this one, because we know it's going to be a goodie.
Yeah, terrific to have a world-class referee in charge of this game. And New Zealand will look to try and continue with their campaign.
Joubert's looking very sharp, am I? Is that the brill cream he's got him for day one? Let's go.
We're underway. Argentina playing left to right. New Zealand with first possession. It bounces around and goes into the hands of Newstub. They try and hold him up. He fights and gets to the ground, and now Dixon goes in to clear the ball to Karoi, the playmaker. Runs lateral, throws the dummy. Good defence coming in from Mestre. Dixon there in the ruck. Actually threw it back with one hand. Into the contact they go through Molia.
Play on!
Ripped out, and now Argentina go on the attack through Sabato. Out to Mare. Happy to just try and mix it up and go into the contact. They have to make sure they don't get isolated. That's one of the real problems. Mestre, counter-ruck's good from New Zealand. They came right through the middle of the ruck, and so Southern, another touch, got the shoulder of Curry at the same time, a little bit tough from the New Zealand captain.
Well, I think it's not wrapping of the arms, Willie. I think going through was okay in the physical contact, but he didn't wrap the arms. I think that's what Craig Joubert is saying. Now here it is here. Puts the kick through. Oh, geez, a bit tough. Replay, the same.
He was committed there, and he's tickled the ribs of one of the Argentinian players.
That's never nice too, because you're relaxed, and I think that's the thing. After he chipped the ball, he was relaxed and took one to the ground. It's not so much to hit, it's when you hit the ground, it gets the back of your ribs. I mean, you can't breathe as enough as it is. You're tired and it's hot, and then you cop one of those.
Thankfully, gets to his feet and runs into position. First penalty of the match goes the way of the Argentinians, and Gaston Ravol, their captain, walks the ball up. The two captains come together again. The offload to Luna, big and strong. They loop around. New Zealand make their tackles. Sabato to Luna, the offload, the change of angle. The high tackle from New Zealand means there's another penalty. Nice angle run there, but the ball goes forward. Karoi kicks the ball away, and he'll be gone. Well, I thought he might. Yes, he is.
Yeah, zero tolerance of kicking the ball away, putting the ball away. You had to release it immediately. Probably being out of the game for a little while. Vitamoni Kalois.
Yep.
That's a huge mistake for New Zealand.
Argentina need to now take advantage of the extra man. Raval is the go-to guy here. He's got players both left and right. Takes it to the line. They've got numbers out the left. The dummy, the reach. Try time, I think.
We can have a look once we...
Just going to take a look. So the TMO called in for the first time today. Lovely line from Conrado. Roda reaches out. Try.
Yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Curry goes down low. The outside help from Sione Molia comes a little bit late. The one man down, there's nothing wrong with that. This is going to be a good start for Argentina, the perfect start for the men in blue and white.
Awarding the try, Tupper.
First try to Argentina, and they make New Zealand pay with the numerical advantage. What a line that he ran.
Well, that's the thing. After Raval passes the ball, he loops, so the defence has to respect that. You see, Sione Molia can't go into that man. Scott Curry comes across. There's well worked by Argentina.
They use 20 of the 30 seconds. Remember, once the try has been awarded, they've got to get the conversion overdone in that short time.
And the thing is too, William, it'll be hard to take for Clark Laidlaws. This was totally avoidable. It's just one mistake from Vitamoni Karoi kicking the ball away, which he shouldn't have done, put his team under pressure. They're 7 points behind.
Now let's see how Revol has options both out to the left and right. They're looking to the right where Fernando Luna was standing. Then they go down the middle to Molia. Back to Newstub. He's another playmaker. Out to his captain. Curry showing the sideline, he's gone over. Nice defence from Luna.
With great defender, Fernando Luna. You can see he just uses the sideline. His extra defender comes up high. See the way he's just using that power through the legs to get Curry over the touchline. And New Zealand can't get out of their own half.
They're going to have to try and stop Argentina for another 30 seconds before they get Croy back on the field. That's overthrown and easy for Dixon. Molia screaming for the ball, but Dixon holds on to it. Raval makes the tackle. And now Molia runs into Luna. Curry to Newstub. Beats the first and then gives it to the captain. Molia was the intended receiver and gets it out to where Dylan Collier rather. And jersey 5. Argentina all hands on deck here. It's a maul, and if they can just stay in there, they'll get the turnover.
Yeah, great work there from Argentina in defence. It's surprising that New Zealand were wanting to take it into contact and engage it. That's the strength of Argentina. You see, Scott Curry comes in. They have 2 men down. He takes a while to get his knee to dig. It's called more right there. They don't have to move. Good turnover.
You don't see that too often in the game, Carl. A turnover from a maul situation.
Yeah, totally. You know, and I think that's the mistake New Zealand have got into. I mean, sometimes when you're a man short, you think you have to keep it close, but the actual thing is you don't have to all the time.
Well, New Zealand have Regan Ware on the field. Haven't mentioned his name once.
That's the thing. New Zealand not wanting to go wide because they're 1 man down. Back up to 7 now, Willie.
That's good. Croy is back on the field. But Argentina have the ball, and so Los Pumas with Echard. Quickly it's recycled. All of the players are out here to the right, and so Raval takes it to the line, then offloads it to Mare. He runs across, almost runs into the referee. Then the lovely wide pass out to where there's some space. They jog, and then they put down the hammer. Does Echard? Echard goes through. Argentina will score their second. And is this the first time that Argentina might beat New Zealand in Dubai?
Well, they let them run too far. Croy again, who's just on the field, playing at the sweeper, had to come up and engage. Sammy Dixon was looking for him, willing for him to come across and take the outside. You can see he's just drifting too much. He has to make a decision, and he doesn't, Croy, and he gets exposed. That's the thing, when you've been out of the game for a little while, you're a bit short on your gameplay, where you're supposed to be. Very tough on the young man, I know. But there's 2 mistakes, and Argentina have scored twice off them.
And let's give credit to Argentina playing the game at the right end of the park and using their head.
Sammy Dixon's done a lot of work. He's coming in, he's got it covered on the outside, and then the show on the inside goes on the outside, does Echard. What a start by this Argentinian team.
How did New Zealand respond? They've been in this position many a times, and they've always been able to score points right after they've conceded them, but they've lost the ball forward there. So Argentina with possession, the advantage is over. Salvatore goes down the left-hand side, throws the possession, the advantage is over. Salvatore goes down the left-hand side, throws the forward pass. And what did New Zealand have to do before the break?
Well, don't have to be too rushed with things, Willie. They've had no possession. They've had to make a number of tackles, so they've been very tight. Here's the forward pass, and rightly so. Half a metre forward there from Sabato, who's been heavily involved in this game. But they don't have to force the action, Willie. We saw it in the first game when they're under pressure against Samoa. They just took their time, and when they decided to attack, they attacked hard. If they were able to score before the half, I think they'll be pretty happy to be 7 points down.
Regan Ware needs to get involved. And he's been redundant in the first 7 minutes. They haven't even given him the ball at all. So Karoy gets it to Newstub. Now it's to Malia. Ware standing out wider, but Malia prepared to go into the contact. They quickly recycled. Karoy gets it. And now Curry. Curry throws the dummy. Curry goes into the last defender.
Ball's available. Play on.
Karoy saw the line come up quickly and goes into the gap. Bellamoni, Karoy's all class. That's why he's very special. That is just what the doctor ordered.
Well, Santiago Gomez Coro will be livid with his defence. Someone rushed up on the outside for no reason. If you leave a big hole in the middle. Well, a guy like Vitamoni Cloy is going to exploit it all day at the base of the ruck. There's no one there because he's rushed right up from Argentina. That's a huge mistake by the replacement Velez.
You're right.
And he's given New Zealand opportunity.
Well, they've been behind for 6 minutes 59 seconds of this first half. First real opportunity, they strike. And at the break, Argentina leading by 2 tries to 1, 14-7. They do what they did in the first, and that is soar. While New Zealand were down to 6 players, they hold the ball a little, and then they go into the contact. The nice step here from Made, turns it back on the inside. The ruck is there. New Zealand look to try and counter and steal it. No space for Roda down that right-hand side, so they come back to left. Here's Luna. He knows his way to the try line. Fernando Luna has been there 40 times. Made, wide pass. Roda sees a gap, goes through it inside the 22. New Zealand are looking for the ball, and Argentina have a player that's injured down on the right-hand side. So it's 6 on 6. New Zealand looking for the turnover, and they'll get it.
Yeah, doing extremely well. New Zealand at the breakdown there. Scott Curry right over the ball. Sammy Dixon as well, because he's Sonny Moller, the ruck previous challenging. Here is their Scott Curry, Sammy Dixon. That's something they've obviously identified, something they didn't do a lot of last season. Such an important part of the game, that breakdown turnover. Scott Curry's been huge this first game and a half for New Zealand.
And Fernando Luna was the injured player that will play no further part in this game. He is replaced by Moroni. And New Zealand have survived 90 seconds with Joe Webber in the bin.
That's huge though for Argentina, I will say that, Willie. Fernando Luna, he really sets the tempo physically for this Pumas team. An on-field leader, so who's going to step up in that role for this Argentina side?
Isaac Tatamaki comes on. Regan Ware says, I've hardly touched the ball.
Well, the game really just hasn't gone his way, Willie. They haven't gone wide. They haven't been able to employ their game plan, New Zealand, because they've put themselves under stress with this ill discipline.
Oh, I like that move. I think he's an exciting player. I've seen quite a bit of him, Isaac Tatamaki, since he made his debut in London in 2014. As a young teenager, now comes into this game in a pressure cooker situation. They can't find the captain, and so Argentina have got some players here. Quickly onto the attack they go. Now they move it wide. Sabato. There is Tatamaki, now called on to do some defense. They break through. Sabato. The offload. Argentina. 2 meters short. Quickly the ball's recycled. Still in the ruck. They pick and go. Strong defense there from Collier. Argentina have got numbers to burn. They throw the dummy first. Tatamaki makes the tackle, but the hand is out from the referee. Pick and go from the captain, Raval. Not held. Gets and goes again. Gets it done. That's a captain's knock.
Well, it was a great scramble initially on the line from New Zealand. Tackle after tackle. They're under the penalty advantage. Where Argentina was another high tackle. Deemed not tackled there was Raval, the captain. A heads up play, puts it down. Argentina's third.
And Joe Webber gets the chance to get back onto the field. The conversion is unsuccessful. 19-7. An exciting 3.5 minutes left.
Oh, no doubt. Can Argentina hold on to this lead? Outstanding in their win over the USA in game one. You can see the confidence and self-belief that this Argentinian team have brought into this game against New Zealand. Making multiple changes now too, bringing on some fresh members, Argentina, to try and close this one out. Still a long time to go, no, Willie.
And a good player to bring on for New Zealand, Tim Mickelson. 974 points for the veteran.
The thing is though, Willie, once you had a good win, you want to try and get that consistency. Clark Laidlaw changed half of his side, brought in 3 starting members, and sometimes it feels like it's starting again. The New Zealand team looked a little bit like that. There was guys that trying to come in and start and make a difference. Well, it's led to a sort of higgledy-piggledy type of game plan.
Well, you know how difficult it is to play with 7, let alone go down to 6 for 4 minutes. of this match, and Mickelson straight away gets involved in the contact with Arias. Molia clears it and now goes running on one of those trademark runs, gives it to Tamaki. First touch of the ball. Former New Zealand secondary school superstar Dixon clears it to Karoi, to Mickelson. Now the stepper Weber, watch him. Steps and goes. Weber through the gap. Now just one to beat. Sweeper there. Mickelson on the inside. Does he need Mickelson? The dummy. Joe Weber goes coast to coast.
Well, he's had 9 minutes to look at the game. Let's be honest, Joe Weber, so he wants to come on and make an impact. Nothing doing for him attack-wise because there was man on for Argentina, but he's got such a strong fend along with great footwork. Look at that, no touch when he comes to the last defender. Dummy on the inside, just freezes the defence a little bit and takes the angle. But Joey Weber, that's how good he is.
Out of the Bay of Plenty, made his debut in the Gold Coast in 2011. Has got some of the greatest foot moves since Michael Jackson and just left them in his wake.
Still 2 minutes left in this game. One converted try away from winning at New Zealand. Argentina really need this kickoff.
The all-important restart from the Tamaki Lavo. Oh, gets the ball, and now he goes on the run. The impact from the bench. The revolving shoe is there alongside him. New Zealand go on the attack. Mickelson to Molia. To Tamaki, who gave the kickoff to Tamaki. Can't get through. Counter-ruck from the Argentinians. And now discipline from them a problem here. Molia taps. Molia's going to score. New Zealand draw level. Kick to come.
Sione Molia starting to stand up and be a real leader amongst this All Black Sevens team. But what I like and what I've seen in the last couple of tournaments from the New Zealand team is their composure, Willie, compared to last season, because they've got so much experience now. They turn their back from the free kick tap, and here's the one that reacted quickest. They are just showing they are money. One kick for the lead.
To Tamaki, adds the extras, and New Zealand take the lead for the first time after 13 minutes. Now the all-important restart. And how important was that kick from Tamaki to Ravovo?
Well, it was a 50-50 ball, wasn't it? Ravovo just timing that he did and be able to catch it in one hand and then trot 20 metres downfield and set that ball up. That was brilliant by the young number 4.
7 occasions these two teams have met here in Dubai. Argentina have never beaten New Zealand here. And they decide to go deep.
They're going to back their defence and make Argentina run 80 metres. They want to win this one.
Velez into the contact. Mickelson is there looking for the steal and gets the penalty.
Slow it down, then kick it out. You can see that Timmy Mickelson. Just hold up, boys. Hold up.
How invaluable has he been since he's come on?
Oh, Timmy Mickelson, when you can bring a guy like that, the co-captain with Scott Curry in this team, but that come down to Sammy Dixon. 2 kickoffs New Zealand needed, 2 kickoffs they nailed.
And they kick the ball out for the win. New Zealand play their get-out-of-jail card early in Dubai. They have beaten Argentina by 21 points to 19.